We begin this morning with U.S. President Donald Trump's surprise announcement to raise tariffs on South Korea from the negotiated 15% to 25%. Our Blue House correspondent Song Yoo-jin is on the line with the latest. Yoo-jin, what exactly did President Trump have to say?
Well, Eunji, President Trump posted on Truth Social just a few hours ago that he would, quote, raise South Korean tariffs on autos, lumber, pharma, and all other reciprocal tariffs from 15% to 25%. He said the move was prompted by what he described as the South Korean legislature's failure to enact the trade agreement reached last year between him and President Lee Jae Myung. Now, the Blue House said this morning that it has yet to receive any official notification or detailed explanation from the U.S. government. However, Eunji, as you may recall, under last year's trade deal, in exchange for Washington lowering tariffs to 15% on South Korean imports, including automobiles and auto parts, South Korea's key export item, Seoul pledged to invest a total of $350 billion in U.S. industries. To provide a legal basis for managing that investment pledge, the ruling Democratic Party submitted a bill last year titled the Special Act on the Management of Strategic Investment between South Korea and the United States. The bill calls for the creation of a temporary Korea-U.S. Strategic Investment Corporation and a dedicated fund to oversee the investments. Now, that bill is currently pending review by relevant standing committees at the National Assembly. So basically, it needs to go through that review before it can be voted at the legislature.
Right. And Yoo-jin, what's been the response from the Blue House so far?
So the Blue House said that Policy Chief Kim Yong-bum will be presiding over a response meeting involving multiple government ministries and that it will begin at around 10 a.m. this morning. So highly likely that the meeting is underway. It also said that Industry Minister Kim Jong-kwan will travel to the U.S. as soon as possible to discuss the matter with Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. I want to remind you that the two were the main negotiators during last year's South Korea-U.S. trade talks. Now, Minister Kim is currently in Canada as part of South Korea's delegation bidding for a $1 billion submarine contract. Eunji?
I see. All right. Thank you for the update, Yoo-jin.